Welcome, guys. Chris from the Range. We're over at the Adams Arms booth, and we are with one of our favorite people that some of you probably know him from the past. KD left us a few years ago, but it's because you're getting bigger and better and doing bigger and better things. So, what you been up to, KD?
Well, first of all, I got to tell you guys, I miss my Range family. Sorry I don't get up as much as I want to, but that is because I don't know about the bigger, better part. I would just say that God has put me in a position to expand my reach to assist people. I'm happy to be a servant of the people, and I'm glad that I've been put in a position to do the work to help more Americans out with their rights. So, not necessarily bigger and better, just stretch, put me in position, let me do things. All over. So yeah, now I'm down in the Atlanta, Georgia area. That's where I am now. Went down there with the family, and yeah, St. Louis is always home, guys. So I do miss you. I seriously do.
He'll be back in February.
Yeah, we're gonna come up there with Brownells.
February 22nd.
Yep.
You'll find out more information about it soon. But you're up last year for that same thing, so Brownells will be doing that. So stay tuned for more info on that. But we get to see him in just a few. Well, you guys get to see him. We get to see him this weekend. But you guys get to see him in about a month from now.
Yep.
So what else is going on with NOC? What kind of stuff have you guys been up to as far as no other choice, firearms training? Where you been? Where you? Last time we talked to you, you've been on time. You've been traveling all over the country, like you said. So what kind of things are in store for you coming up? Or can you talk about some?
Well, you know what? There are some things I can't disclose yet, but there are some other great things that have happened that I am excited that I can now talk about. So one, the No Other Choice brand, and this is really meant for people that are out there, whatever your thing is in life, man. Entrepreneurship, your family, personal goals for yourself, whatever your thing is. Remember, we're more than guns, we're a community. So I want you to listen to me. Stick with them. I started off as a guy that was teaching classes out of this living room. And now I have 4 instructors, right? So I have 4 instructors under my belt, guys that I've brought up and I've been able to teach and share knowledge with. So we got active duty and retired law enforcement, retired military that are all out here, but not just that, they're great teachers out doing the thing. Down in the Atlanta area, outside of No Other Choice itself, we're able to, there's a project I've been wanting for some years, and I'm going to give my friends a big shout out right now, USCCA and Brownells, big contributors in making sure that this dream happened. So, community outreach is part of what I do, right? I am a person that loves the Second Amendment. I love firearms. I happen to be a decent teacher. I happen to be respected as an instructor. I've had the privilege of teaching thousands of people around the country. I have a great time with the guns, with the products, geeking out over things. You know, it's awesome. It's great. I love it. I love the touch. I love the feel. I also love the security it provides us. I love the historical context. You know, a lot of my content is about the history of it, right? And the world tried to pigeonhole me. They're like, pick one. I'm like, screw you, I'm going to be great at both, right? And then part of that community outreach thing is that we actually wanted to touch human beings. Now, I am from the inner city of St. Louis, right? And I'm always going to pay homage and honor to my community and where I come from, because that's a unique struggle all across the country. But what I quickly realized is when you put these in our hands, the freedom that it affords evolved. We all have different history, different things that we associate with. But now, step moving forward, right? Even though we're always going to come from different angles, our path to freedom is the same. We all want to get there. And so that's where these unite us. But however, the human element, beyond the trigger. Who are we beyond the trigger? So when you look at our society, we have a literacy problem, financial, reading, writing, comprehension. We don't have a lot of children that know how to work with their hands and do things. We don't have, like interview skills, so, right? You being a manager of the place, I'm pretty sure you can attest to that, right? Interview skills set, resume writing. So what we're working on now in Atlanta is we have a facility, land, that we're going to be developing that is going to focus on reading and writing, literacy skills, financial literacy, de-escalation tactics, how to stay out of conflicts, family bonding and building, and we have gardening, basic hunting, farming, resume writing and interview skills, family firearms training, along with real live fire training for everyday people that, hey, maybe you're not there for the community stuff, you're there because you want to run guns with a competent instructor. So we're going to bring those two and we're going to rebuild what was lost. And it's called the Greenwood Project after the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre in 1921. But this time we're going to rebuild it. It's for all Americans to come learn. We're going to, in our community, educate individuals not only about what freedom is, but about how to be better here. Right? Whatever you need help with, this doesn't have to be in your hands. What do you need help with? Right? It's welcome to. You don't have to be a gun person for gun people to help. Right?
Yeah.
So that's that facility. So on one side of that, we'll be doing all the community stuff. We're going to have kids and adults, right? Adults might need to learn how to farm, filter their water, stuff like that. We're going to have great organizations out there.
Putting the budget together and being able to learn how to build wealth long term, not just get it, spend it.
Correct.
Invest it so that you can have more in the future.
Yeah, don't buy gold. Or maybe buy gold, because gold's like a thing.
Right.
Right? And then we're going to still pay homage to the profession that I love, the profession I adore. I live and breathe guns. I love them. I love everything about them. I even love what I don't know. Because I don't know everything, right? But I love learning. I love this shit. I just do. So there's going to be a side of that where we're out there, we're getting your training, we're running guns, we're doing things. So the Greenwood Project now bought the property, right? So it's on the owner's ownership. We're building the first burn in 2 months, right? So we'll be up and running this spring. That I'm excited about, right? It's going to take us a few years to finish it, but now that's going. And then as far as classes go, I mean, man, I got to be honest. Once again, guys, stay focused on your dreams. I'm going from kid teaching in this living room in St. Louis, all of a sudden I'm, literally from Georgia, and I got classes booked all with Anchorage, Alaska. So it's going great, man. I'm truly humble, truly blessed. Yeah, and that's just what I got going on. And obviously still advocating, so I'm still debating politicians and fighting for the rights and doing all the grimy work, the unsexy stuff, because we have to do that to those as well. But that's what I've been up to.
So where can people follow you, Long? How do they keep up with what Katie's doing? How do they find out more information about the Greenwood Project and so forth? Where do they find that?
You can go to northernchoice.com. That's where all the information is centralized. If you are a social media fan, please check out The Real NOC, which stands for No Other Choice, on all your favorite social media platforms. If you need to email us, that's info@northernchoice.com, no matter what you need. I want to make this very clear. Yes, I do the gun thing. I'm going to say I'm one of the best at it. Also, I want to know who you are, whether you have a gun in your hand or not. If you need help with, telling a story, if you just want to vent, if you want to, get resources for mental health, if you want to get resources for being a dad or a mom, you got some other challenges, gun questions are great. Welcome them, bring them, right? But if you have other things going on in your life, I want you to know, once again, we are more than guns, we're a community. Reach out to us at info@northernchoice.com. Let us help you get you the right resources. And obviously, if you want to come shoot some guns, northernchoice.com as well. Swag, apparel, gun accessories, the whole 9 yards. You'll see the bios of the other team members. Reach out, guys. We're more than guns. We're here for you. Find us. Talk to me. I know I have RBF. I do. But I'm really a nice person. Talk to me. And the last thing I will say is, we are an organization, and I lead that idea. We support those that support us. So if you see me working with a gun company, that company believes in you. And when I say believes in you, they believe in the American spirit. So if I am touching a gun, that's because the people behind that product stand with me in the overall mission of loving and helping Americans. So support those that support us. You see me doing a review, that's because that company believes in you. So you see me touching one, you see me shooting one, I'm going to tell you, those are probably the companies that you want to spend your money, your hard-earned money that you work for, grind for. If you are going to spend it with those organizations, because it's about time that we make sure that this industry supports the American people the way that we need to be supported. So I am going to lead the charge in that. So if I'm touching the stuff, they pass that test, you're safe with spending your money because you know they're going to fight for you in the end. So that's who I am.
There we go. More coming at you. Shot Show 23.
Do I hug you now?
Yeah.